Add the Yeti. Okay, okay, that's one. Now, where is desktop? There's always desktop. Why isn't desktop here? Audio mixer. Unhide all. There we go. Nope, that's not it at all. Alright. Okay, webcam source. Hide you. Get the fuck out of here. Audio mixer. Where's my desktop audio? Why does this not have... why is Twitch being...
I can't help you, dude.
I know.
You're on your own.
I'm sure I can figure this out. Add. Audio input. Create new. Default? No, it's not audio. Where's my desktop?
Oh, you're alive.
For some reason, when we switched from Streamlabs to Stream Elements, my desktop audio for shit went down. Chris Allard, I went today from YouTube. Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Glad to see you. We're still setting our shits up because I feel like you're not hearing all of our people properly. There should be 2 other humans here, at least 3 other humans, and just they are not here because I'm screwing up.
Funny people.
I should do that again.
Do what again? Just talk? Make sounds?
Okay, because I feel like that's technically not the correct place that should be coming out of. Movie Lover 120. I went today. Oh shit. Just checking. Can you guys hear this other lovely group of humans? If I hear Jay's and Ash in the background, wait, I can hear Joyce and Arash, but just... Yeah, so what's happening is you're hearing them coming through my microphone and not hearing them through my actual audio. Yeah, it's, for whatever reason, I don't have an audio mixer for desktop in my thing right now, and that is goofy. Like, it might be?
I mean, if you really have to and you're gonna use the audio input, it would be like Realtek, most likely.
Okay, let me try that.
Yeah, or like default, no?
Default, that's what I tried. Oh, but that's not even an option.
Sometimes, but like default doesn't always know what they're talking about. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, George.
We tried to go in so quickly to do all this stuff, and it's just like, just kidding. Alright, let me, you know what, let me see here. I'm gonna switch to another...
If you put on the camera view, you can also see Georgie.
Okay, now. Audio input capture. You are wearing sweatpants. You were wearing sweatpants tight?
What?
No, we're mishearing something.
What is going on?
Why the hell?
Is that what you want? That's our OnlyFans stream. So
Dem gray sweatpants, huh?
Alright. This is what I could do is I could... Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm trying to do audio input capture instead of audio output capture. That's where I'm fucking up. Alright. Well, look at all these people coming in that want to talk about
Damn, look at all these YouTube people coming
yeah,
in.
hey YouTube. We generally don't get a lot of people from YouTube, so this is exciting. Hello. Alright, I have realized how I'm being a damn idiot. So, okay, remove you.
might have to watch what I say.
Sign that NDA.
Yeah, well, I didn't actually sign any NDA, but you know, I didn't sign any NDA.
I know. That's the joke. That's the joke.
No, not
There
you.
is no NDA, but you're still gonna have to pretend you have. Signed the
Yeah. So everyone just be yeah. So Chris Allard, hello. Claire Lee, hello. Movie Lover 120, hello. Please bear with us while we literally just got home and we're like, okay, we usually stream every almost every week, every day, almost.
Almost every week.
Almost.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Jane, if you want to put your thing, share screen in Discord, I can maybe take a look at what you're what you've got going on.
Maybe. I think I can figure this out. Alright, so real tech. Fucking
George, why are you so whiny?
real tech.
George is crying at us.
You
He's
say
just like,
real
"Ah,
tech digital or real tech speaker?
Where do you have the sound coming out of?
Let's find out.
Hello, buddy. Come here.
I mean,
Oh.
you could try both.
Gotcha. We got it. We got it. That's the one.
This is a
That's
George.
the one. That's the one.
You want to meow?
Meh, meh, meh.
There we go.
Oh,
Now
are we getting audio input now?
Hell yeah.
Hell
Let us know if we're
yeah.
getting any double audio. We put this shit together real fast. We just got home. We just got food into us. Yeah,
Nice.
excellent. Okay, now
Real quick and dirty.
now I gotta get a fucking Discord up so we can see your lovely faces.
Yeah.
I'm gonna maximize your faces because everyone can see my face already.
The faces.
Which means
Look at this low res face going on.
hell yeah.
This is
Hell yeah.
not the usual we do. You
So we
have
got-
decent tech. It's just that all of our technologies, most of the
Yeah.
technology in
Yeah,
front of you have.
we so like I said, I really just sat down. I was like, we need to stream right now, and I did not set up my OBS at all since we switched over to OG OBS. Window capture.
Streaming on then.
Discord. I was just wondering. It's just all the sources didn't go to anything. Discord video chat. Come on, Discord video chat. Where are you? Okay.
You've been streaming Monkey Island on.
No, I've been streaming on OBS just like because I'm using that neon theme that I usually use, but I have a scene for team just chatting.
Ooh,
And
yeah,
that one
okay.
we haven't touched that shit in forever.
We have not.
All right, now we're getting somewhere.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
All right. You know what? I
Hey.
need to.
Chocolate stuff.
Look at that.
George.
If I turn on my camera, or is the trick is I gotta turn off the. That's why I had the webcam source turned off.
If you
Just
press
the-
control,
Yep.
and then drag around, you can crop this frame so that it is just
Yeah.
our video.
Okay, so let's
I
see
think
here.
it's
I'm
control.
just gonna remove webcam source.
Remove webcam source.
It's like just the dirtiest, ugliest way to do all of this. Come on, stream, get in here. Yeah, James decided impromptu stream without setting up stuff. Yep, sounds like a James move to me. Oh yeah, you know. But while we send that up, I can.
That is straight up DPS core.
DPS core. That's our aesthetic.
Okay.
If anything
Fuck it,
comes
we're
up,
doing it
I'm gonna
live.
Say it's DPS core.
Fucked up. That's so funny though.
That's a new hashtag.
I'm gonna
Georgie.
see how many things can I get. Why do I have 2 Discord video chats in here? That's silly. That is far too many sources for that. Y'all slap happy. Yeah, no, we just.
There we go. We've got the whole family here. Look at that. Look at that.
Kinda do, hey?
There's me. There's Frederick, this little loaf in the back, and then there's Rashi, and then there's George. Family going on.
Yeah. Aren't you the biggest, dopiest, super dumper in the world? Yes, you are.
Damn. Whoops.
Sorry, I'm just playing some games on the side.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you doing First Soldier right now?
Yeah, something's wrong with the system in that I'm disconnecting in weird ways, so I'm
Oh, good.
trying to do dailies, but I can't because I can't survive long enough to finish the last set of dailies I have.
Alright.
Because every time I get anywhere close to it, it's just like, you've suffered a TO3 disconnection error. I'm like, fuck off. Like, what did I do to you?
Yeah. Here. I'm gonna be back in like 2 seconds. I'm gonna see if that helps refresh the cameras a bit. What? And then we come back.
Bloop, bloop.
Bloop bloop.
George on the bottom right, he's just like,
Fuck off.
Father, please.
Video.
Maybe it's because of the other scenes have a webcam source right now.
They might.
Maybe.
Okay, let's see.
I usually click it so that it turns off whenever I'm switching scenes, specifically because there will be issues if there are multiple cameras at the same time.
Yeah.
I had one issue where that was
Sweep off webcam source. Turn the fuck off. And that one. Is there a webcam source here? Yes, there is. Turn you the fuck off. Let's go team just chatting. And we still struggling. Come on. Come on. What am I missing here? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Otherwise, I gotta be real janky about this.
DPS core.
Fuck's sakes.
GPS.
DPS core. Also, okay, so what's the other thing I gotta do? To crop in the thing.
Yes, you can just crop us,
Yeah.
put you side by side with your.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
We're gonna do this the dirtiest fucking way possible. I'm trying to. What is the thingy to clear off the side corners of the thing? Jesus, DPS
Side?
Jenkins, nothing to this channel.
Oh, do you want to click the sides? Control, isn't it?
Yeah, you're saying
Alt.
control. Like, is it from like the cropping side of it?
If you just hit the button Control, it should do it. Control and then just whatever side it'll crop.
Control.
Let's
No.
decrep it,
No.
Joyce. Let's
No.
decrep it.
Control does not seem to be doing the thing.
It's one of those 3 buttons.
Alt. Oh shit!
Yes, Georgie, hello.
It was Alt all along.
Oh,
Okay,
just
it was Alt.
It
My
was
bad.
Alt.
Plus Alt.
Croissant.
So it's gonna
Croissant.
Alt.
I saw a
Wait.
TikTok of a guy who,
Plus
I don't know what it was. It's like make your own lightsabers. It's like, make a loud noise. And the guy said, croissant. And so he started waving it around. Croissant, croissant, croissant. Like, depending on how fast he swung it. Croissant, 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 croissant.
Video capture device existing. Webcam source. Fucking go. That is too big. Yeah.
You're trying. You're trying.
You're doing your best.
Oh, dear fucking God. Dear God. Kill everything.
Croissant.
Croissant. Alright. There.
Trying our,
Nope.
We're trying our best.
Description.
That's all I ask. That's all. Meow.
Frederick is like, unacceptable condition.
Come on.
Meow.
We're so close.
Can you hear little Georgie?
Rashi's got a new face too. What? I suppose.
That's right. He's shaved. Look at that.
Actually, I should have did it too. No, I re-stublified. That's what I did.
He did stublify.
I
It took
re-stublified.
all of like 1 day.
All right. You know what? This is good enough. This is fine.
Doubles.
This is fine. This is fine.
Yes, Georgie.
Am I cropping Joyce's shoulder funny at all?
Mwah.
Let's see, just in case. No, that's better. Okay, and we can have all our cool cartoon faces.
And you will see
underneath.
Georgie be incredibly needy.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
George is the least neediest of cats, except when he is. Then he is
As
the
you
most
do,
neediest
you
of
know,
cats.
as you do. All right, good enough. So on that note, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dairy Player Squad. My name is James.
We got there.
Over in Burnaby, my good two friends.
Me, Rashi.
And Joyce.
Sorry,
Over by the
sorry.
fireplace warming up because it's cold as fuck.
It's Ashy. What up?
And yeah, so hey, Arash. Paul asks, can I get an ara?
What do you mean, ara?
Ara.
Oh, fuck, that reminds me, I need to open up the Twitch chats in case fucking
Was that a satisfying ara, or does he need to really get up into that mic?
How much ara do you require?
We need so many aras.
Desperate amounts of ara.
So many aras.
I mean, that's a 2,500 channel point ara.
Okay. You were doing spell points, I bought it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Ara.
He needs to ara that mic.
What kind of, like, are we, like, sultry? Are we talking more effeminate? Like, I need some boisterous. What kind of, like, are we, like...
Okay, so, yeah, hello. Welcome to this super hella impromptu Fan Expo Vancouver stream. We just got back. We tired, but we're pretty happy. It's been good so far. I'm really zoomed out. You know, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not fucking with this anymore. If any of you guys are still here from YouTube, hello. I see y'all saw that Fan Expo Vancouver popped up a stream somewhere on YouTube, so y'all came in to say hello. I'm sorry you had to deal with my bullshit and trying to get stuff going. You probably got bored and ran away, and I'm sorry about that. It'd be like that sometimes.
Attempt was made.
Make it your own art. But yeah, we're all back from con. Con closed at 7 o'clock, so we closed up shop and we all got in. I'm not used to having the camera over here. I'm used to it being over there, and I have to look up. I already got James, Joyce, and Colson. I just need a good Ara from Arash and Ash. How do you say, will the Canadians get to 10 wins this season in French? Also, hi. Hey, Alex, hey. Will the Canadians get to 10 wins?
If Paul can wait, I can give him a good one, not today.
Okay. James can clip all the R's. I need to double check that I didn't lose my Ara already.
And if you did, it only costs another 2,500
That's true.
channel points.
We should
A low price of $99.99.
I mean, most of our people have more than enough to spare.
Yeah, because we didn't do anything with the channel points for so long, and so they just
Exactly. Y'all have like 90K, 50K.
We've just been kicking the what's it called?
Kicking the can down the road.
Yeah. Let's get some that arcade spirit music in the background so it's not dead quiet. Yeah. Good shit.
Old arcade spirits music.
The man said it's free. It's free for us to use, so I'm gonna use it. We can talk more about that in a minute. That'd be all I know. But yeah, so we just got back from Fan Expo Vancouver, the first big proper con in Metro Vancouver in damn near 2 years. It's going good, huh? Music loud? Okay, I can down that even more. Where is my shit? There you are. So it's down to 2%. I'll leave it at 3%. Let's go with 3%, alright. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I could put the mic louder. I will do that also. My mic's real loud right now. It's fine. Every time I go watch it, I was like, man, I could be so much louder right now, and it would be fine, and then I don't. First big con since COVID happened, and people were hungry for con. That's the short version of it.
Yeah.
I really didn't know how to read it. It's like the whole time. Have you seen Ming Na Wen? I got a picture with Ming Na Wen. I got a picture with her, and I realized that I had a lightsaber pointed right at her face, and I fucked up.
Oh, good job.
I was like, so
Good for you.
I was wearing a Jedi cosplay, and I had my 2 sticks, and I got into the thing, and I just swung the big one around, pointing at her. I was like, would you like a big glowy stick to pose with? And she goes like, of course. I learned this morning that that's the kind of phrase that she likes to hear. I didn't know that until literally today. She calls them, what the hell is that? Minuendo. Minuendo.
Minuendos.
Minuendo. So without Colson here, anyone got big news they want to reveal before Colson does?
That's true.
He's busy because it's Nicole's birthday.
It is Nicole's birthday today, yeah.
Yes, it is.
But I only paid for the print. I didn't pay for a digital email copy. But yeah, there she is.
Yeah, very nice.
Angle down. Yeah, I look less short that way. I don't know. The camera placement is telling me that my torso is long. I fucking love her. She never aged. She brought that up in her Q&A. She's like, luckily we have good skin. We don't show our age. But she mentioned that too. She's like, I had a lot going against me. It's like, 1, I'm Asian. 2, I'm no spring chicken. But man, I guess we'll talk about Ming Na Wen for a bit. She's a gem, and it's fun talking to her about stuff because in the end, like, she is technically a first gen Chinese American. She was born in Macau, grew up like for like 4 or 5 years in Hong Kong, and then she moved to like Pittsburgh. Apparently, her family has a restaurant there. But yeah, so she is like established like Chinese American. The client made the comment of, "Oh, I've probably been practicing longer than you've been alive," and I was like, "Doubt that." Oh boy. Oh boy. But yeah, so you know, her version of the story is very American based. Like I am American. Like I grew up here. I did all my stuff here. And she just talked about her, you know, just a bit of this and that. He mentioned he almost tried to make a joke about Joy Luck Club. He's like, yeah, I know you're all here to talk about Joy Luck Club. I was like, don't you dare shit about Joy Luck Club. that shit. I look back at it now. I'm just like, fuck, that was an important movie for us to see. And it's funny because like that's like the first movie to ever feature like predominantly like Chinese Americans. That was 1993 or something. You know what the second movie was in Hollywood that focused on Chinese American, like the Chinese American like situation?
Story? I can't even remember.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Seriously?
That's number
Jesus.
2. Number 3 is
That's not
Shang-Chi.
even like Chinese American. That is like Chinese Singaporean.
Yeah. Actually, no. Technically, she wasn't Singaporean. She got thrown into it and realized that she was in over her head
Yeah, I guess so.
because the guy was Singaporean. And then Shang-Chi is like technically number 3, but only barely. Oh, George. But yeah, so it's like apparently at the time they thought. Oh, Paul, you're gonna say something dangerous, aren't you? I want to marry an Asian for 2 reasons. 1, so my future kids never have to worry about aging. Okay. 2, so my wife and kids are always smaller than me, so I can feel tall.
That's not entirely true.
I know many exceptions to that rule. Oh no, Ash is typing. Paul, you're in trouble.
Oh, Paul, you.
No. She's talking. Okay, she's talking. I'll tell you later.
Tell me now.
Paul says, "I want to marry an Asian for 2 reasons." I'll leave it at that. The eyebrows went.
Sir, I'm about to beat your ass. I'm about to get on a plane.
When I am not in trouble. When am I not in trouble? Yeah, that's fair too.
I'm about to fly over there. And I'm gonna wear a hazmat suit because I don't want any spiders to get me. But I'm gonna get over there.
I will fight spiders to fight you.
You're not having that dude.
I just realized this, the one song was repeating this whole time. That's embarrassing. When does Meta Baby not look at Paul's comments and then stare out the window to not try and reach through the screen?
Yeah, Meta Baby I'm sure will come with me.
Meta Baby gonna beat some ass.
Let's go.
That's a different song. Good. So, what the fuck else happened? Yeah, so... Yeah, they don't make movies about, like, Asians, like, growing up in like, North America. And that's why she was saying when she does her things, like, when she was on ER or when she was on all these other shows, she never leaned into that. She always, like, kept it very, like, this is my accent, this is my normal-ass accent. So even, like, Melinda May, I think that was, like, only slightly, but barely, like, she was still just her as she was. She's like, no, that's what's important. And I was like, that's cool. Which is why it's hilarious that, like, the very first question that came up was basically people talking about the fact that, you know, she is not, like, she's, like, North American and not this, and how that kind of representation was very different for us who, like, you know, grew up, like, we don't know who we are, where we fit in, and now we're just now learning that, you know, we are our own thing now, and that's okay. And immediately I was like, fuck, that was my question. It's like, all right, I gotta reword how to say something awesome like that. Like, she got some hella like good questions. Like, most of like the fluff questions, like, she didn't get too many of those. There was even a guy
It's
who was
2
just like,
years to ask these kind of questions. You better, like, they better be refined at this point.
yeah, she actually made a point about, like, man, these are real hard hitting questions. Someone give me these, like, Ming, what's your favorite ice cream? Come on, somebody, please.
I'm still traumatized that somebody asked Caroline Rabasa to go have a drink.
Yeah, some shirtless dude tried to ask out Sombra. That didn't work out. That didn't go well for him.
Dear.
I miss cons, but I do not trust any place here. That's fair. Paul, I hate not being always aware of social lines, always walking past them. You're working on it, man. It's all good. We know you're coming from a good place, and we'll just remind you as well. We'll remind you every now and then. Because we want good things to happen to you. Fuck me. I choked and now it's there forever.
You need some of that good old payback call.
Yeah.
Any more
God, that
spray?
thing helped so much.
The other fun one was he was actually he was a gay fellow, and I remembered because he was in the autograph line. Wayward, hello, how did it go? It went so well. We'll get into that. But he was basically talking about how a lot of the queer community is really latched onto Mulan for just like all the gender stuff and all of this and that, like, and you know, like bisexual icon Captain Shang. And she was like, oh, how do you feel about that? And she's like, that's fucking awesome. She didn't say it that way. That was Tom Welling that swore all the time, not her. She's like, that's great. I love it. Please tell Ashley I'm very sorry that she had many inappropriate things to be said to her, says Wayward.
Oh, it was just so traumatized from the one guy.
Yeah.
Everyone else was respectful.
And then I will gladly kill a bitch for her. Hey.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It was just more shocking.
Guys, surprisingly not bad considering I expected like a lot of the kids to not know what to do in a con anymore.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got a lot of people who were like, Dobby, Mommy, sit on my face. Type
Well, he
situation.
was like, he straight up just said, I have mommy milkers.
Oh, okay, well, that's.
It's like, maybe you can keep that comment to yourself. Like, I don't need to know about that.
Sir, that stays on Twitter.
Yeah, or in your brain, you know, just not to my face.
Yeah. But that just people asking the short version was the people just asking her questions like, you know, like if you had a choice, like where would you have Fennec Shand go next in the Star Wars universe, or you know, like someone basically implied about the Disney hat trick that she had, and she's like, no, that's cool, I like that too. Then I learned about the minuendo. Like the person asked, basically, what's it like working on the volume, which is like that hella like LED backdrop that they use on like the Mandalorian and all that.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
How does it feel? Like, what's the difference working on the volume versus green screen versus live sets? And then she stopped. Wait, live what's? And then people started giggling slowly. It's like, oh, I was like, did you guys hear what I heard? And the guys looked, it's like, no, we didn't. But we see where your mind went. It's like, oh, sets, S-E-T-S. Oh, live sets. And then immediately she looks like, you all know about this, right? It's like literally this morning, yeah. She a doy girl, and it's funny. I love it. But yeah, that was the Q&A, and then of course, yeah, I got a photo with her, and she was having fun. And she's holding it kind of silly, but it's fine. I would also kill a bitch, but that might be inappropriate for a white male 30-something to offer that. No. You're killing them for a good reason, Paul. We'll back you up.
What?
Everyone is promising to kill a bitch
Got
for you,
you.
Ash.
That's fine. I mean, you know I would have done it myself. It was just because of after 2 years, I was like, oh, right.
Yeah.
They exist.
All right, people.
Yeah, there was some culture shock for sure. Going back into cons, like, right, this is what con people are like.
Yeah.
And you got the people like they ask the awkward question, or they try to go somewhere and they just start telling a life story. It's like, oh no,
Like, stop
just,
talking.
oh no. But no, it was So Mina went. She's a gem. I wish I had something worth signing for her. I guess I could have gotten Mulan signed. Oh well. Some other funny stuff happened during that panel. I'll talk about it later. I am now looking at the proper chemical solutions to use in order to properly dissolve a body. I mean, yes.
Well, a good option. You just make sure you put it in a a proper plastic container so it doesn't dissolve through any organic material.
If we all remember how that goes
You don't
with,
put it in a bathtub. Ceramic is organic material.
Oh yeah.
what
Ceramic
was it?
counts
If you
as
remember
organic.
from Breaking Bad, there you go.
Yeah.
If anything you learn from Breaking Bad, is just don't dissolve bodies in a.
Yeah.
In a ceramic bathtub.
It gets mighty bad.
Oil drum.
Mighty
Yeah.
bad.
I will look up different ways to kick people. Hey, Faye, what's up? Faye, I read, Ash, your tweet about what was it about?
Who?
Faye, about drawing all your your plushies as visual Ks.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's learning.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I'm getting vibes of when I was in high school, but she's that age.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah. So I'm like, oh my god, you're turning into me.
Faye, you are becoming a young Ashley, and that's great. Yeah, so, yeah, Ming No Wen Q&A was fun. I wish I had an autograph, something worth autographing, or... I mean, the other thing is, I didn't want to spend that much more money. I was already up to, like, $250 of autograph. Or, of photos, I should say. So you're like, you know what? I need to stop. I must stop.
Only
Pace,
day one.
Pace, miss yourself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no one else
Really?
worth getting photos with, after today. Like, not even, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Mark Muir. I need to swing by Mark Muir at some point.
Really, all the good celebrities are here only on the Saturday.
Yeah, just today.
All of them are here on the Saturday, and then most of them leave either today or tomorrow. There's only 1 or 2 people I know that are staying until Monday.
Metadata was
and I
in
think
soccer for
that's-
6 years, or 8 years. I didn't know that. Damn.
I know Billy West will be here till Monday. I know Sombra's voice actress will be here until Monday.
Oh, okay.
I asked because I wanted to get a photo done.
Carolina Rebels.
Wanted to get something signed by her, but yeah, they didn't. No one has any more Sombra stuff anymore. It's that time has passed.
I literally
Apparently,
just have a
prints are
bunch of
about-
software shit here somewhere.
Okay, we gotta find the somber ship. Oh yeah, that's going all right. I have like 7 plushes and 2 animals. I made it felt like trying. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like the next couple days, I think it's pretty easy for me. I've spent the money I need. I'm angry because I don't my Mass Effect collector's box is in Kelowna with my little brother. I lent him the trilogy. I'm just like, you know what? You should check this out. Well, if you don't have anything else to play, and I'm sure he never played it, and he still has it. So I was like, fuck. Because I have Jennifer Hill's autograph on that thing. I was like, oh, the Goodman sci-fi sucks. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. I got some ideas actually for Mark Mears. We'll get to him. I
definitely have my helmet, so I'll probably want to bring that tomorrow. It's just gonna be super awkward to get it on the bus.
I try to think if we drive past you. I was like, not really.
No,
No, not really.
Not really.
Don't worry about it.
Mini actually is very interesting. Never had someone see me as a younger version of themselves. I mean, specifically the Visual K
It's the visual
J-Rock
K
thing.
stuff, because like you don't understand like all of the idols
Yeah.
that you like, or like certain people. Like I'm sure I've seen them in person, and it's crazy to see like the younger generation being like, I'm obsessed with this like band I found from how long. I'm like, I think I met them. It's weird.
It's like, have you ever heard Hyde? It's actually, have I heard Hyde?
I am literally upset. I was been like in love with them since I was a kid.
You're like tattooed.
I have a tattoo.
You have a Hyde tattoo.
Midstream.
What happened midstream?
You know how you said you turned on the automatic ads?
Yeah.
They happen midstream.
Oh, hey. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if everything Ash just said got cut off by the ad.
Oh, we can ask.
That's okay. The subs will know.
The subs, only the subs.
The subs will know what's up. I should switch to the dashboard so I can see that stuff happening. Ads? What ad, says Paul?
Oh my god.
Only ad if not subbed. Yeah.
Yeah. I am not subbed to our own channel.
Be careful, someone might be like, oh.
What? How dare? Yeah, I did see. I walked past Mark Mears Q&A because unfortunately his started at 12:45 today, but Ming Na Wen starts at 1:30. So I was like, fuck everything. But as I walked by, I think he got a question. It was like, do you ever find it weird hearing your own voice and all these things? And his show, because he was just talking, I was like, no, I don't find it weird. Like, I'm so used to hearing my own voice. Also, I don't just do voice acting. You know, I have to do like a lot of improv stuff, and I do like skits and things. So
Big on D&D stuff as well.
yeah, apparently a lot of people are just like, they know him from the D&D stuff. So I was like, damn, Mark Meir. I missed because I stopped paying attention because coworker was asking me a question, helping me figure out office stuff. Oh, so you broke the streak? Sad. Okay, so the answer should be done. So yeah, we'll try to catch him tomorrow. I have a fun idea that maybe I'm gonna go over to Molly's table. Good old Jackface, who was the character artist for Arcade Spirits. I'm gonna get 2 prints. I'm gonna get 2 prints from him. And I'm gonna get 2 autographs from Mr. Mark Muir. I'm gonna get 1 from me. And you know what? When that game come out, maybe we do a little thingy. We do a little giveaway, maybe. You know?
That's right. He's in Arcade Spirits.
Yeah, he's the fucking best. That's why I was so angry about the Q&A. Like, even Two Flower in the Discord, I mentioned, holy shit, Mark Muir's gonna come to Vancouver. He's like, ask him an Arcade Spirits question. And I was literally just gonna, I was gonna backdoor pilot this shit. I was just gonna be like, so I played this little visual novel 2 years ago called Arcade Spirits about working in an arcade and finding romance and stuff. And the game was fantastic, and I got to the end, and I saw the credits, and I was like, holy shit, Mark Muir was the evil arcade empire owner that we had to fight against? How the fuck did that happen? And just like full exposition getting to the joke. And then we just talk about Arcade Spirits for a bit in front of an audience. I couldn't do it. I wasn't able to do it. I wanted to, but I couldn't. So I just talked to him.
Or was it only today?
His Q&A was today, and that's what pissed me off. I was like, why? You didn't have to jam them all together today. Or they just felt that.
I was like, yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Maybe they just figured like a lot of people bought the one day for just the Saturday, so they're just like, oh, we better put Q&As out for that whole day. It's like, maybe.
Traditionally, Saturdays are the biggest days.
That's true. It's just weird because this had Fan Expo Saturday, Sunday, Monday because of the stat holiday on Monday. So maybe that's what, I don't know. Brain literally went 2 years and then went and hovered over my badge and was like, oh. Can I get a James command like the Joyce command, telling him to unmute since he starts all streams forgetting to unmute? Technically, this time I wasn't unmuted. It was that
What's the
I
Joyce
didn't
command
have. I think
The bad at math one.
Yeah. Yeah, I took a calculated risk, but man, I'm not bad at math.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I don't really say that anymore. Maybe I should. Oh, hi, George.
Look at him. Look at his voice.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoop.
What are you talking
Get
about?
back to yourself.
There's two little loaves. There's little Fred,
3 years.
How many
58,
loads
22
can you
hours.
see in
Yeah.
the photo?
George.
So I've been talking nonstop for like an hour. Arash, tell us about Billy West.
He's an amazing person. That is all. No, yeah, Billy West is great. I also did very briefly did some like, the guest handling for, who's the guys from Red Dead Redemption?
Oh no shit.
Yeah, because they're a part of the. They're being handled by the same peeps, the same person. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I handled them briefly. It was very awkward having to just bounce between 3 people. We are a little bit understaffed at Fan Expo in terms of guest handlers. So if you find yourself being, between a couple people per se, just just be nice about it. We are a little understaffed. Just a lot of stuff we gotta deal with. But yeah, Billy West is really good. I find that he really likes to entertain his fans. So he'll throw in a couple voices. The usual standard, shut up and take my autograph is a lot in Fry's voice. Is pretty much the most common one I've got so far.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and then why not Zoidberg? That's also another one that everyone seems to like.
Yeah.
Want the autograph? Why not Zoidberg's autograph?
That's good. Yeah, so
and
Arash
then,
I was just gonna say, yeah, Arash has been handling for Fry from Futurama today, and that's cool.
he's also Doug Funny. If you guys remember Doug.
You're old enough to remember Doug.
Yeah.
Wait, was he Doug?
Yeah, he plays Doug, he
What
plays
the
the
fuck?
bully, and then he plays, I think one other character that I can remember.
Holy
I
shit,
can't
he
remember
played
right
Doug.
now. In Doug.
I had no fucking clue he played Doug. What the fuck?
And he also plays, I think he also plays the, Brendan Stimpy's another one everyone really likes.
Yeah. Like,
And then, yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna guess that they have like distanced themselves from the creator of Ren and Stimpy So
I mean, I think he's gotten a lot of work now with Futurama coming up, and I think they're doing a Ren and Stimpy thing still. But I'm not too sure. I don't dig too much into their private slash professional private lives.
that's fair.
I
was
already
wondering-
know.
Yeah, I was wondering because last I heard was like Ren and Stimpy is kind of in hot water because the creator was grooming children,
Boy.
and I was like, well, shit. So unless they found a real good way to distance themselves from him, like, I don't know, but
I'm sure they keep to themselves.
yeah, probably. This was at this point, it was like he's not involved in this company anymore, so fuck him. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Probably.
I'm assuming. Yeah, no, Metababy came in with Arcade Spirits. That's just she got the power. She got the presence. That's what she
Burn it.
did. That's funny. Just
Um,
some people. Just
I actually had a very nice conversation with Sombra's voice actress. She looked at me. She's like, are you what's the word I'm looking for? Like Arabic or anything? He's like, no, I'm Persian. It's like, oh wow. And then yeah, she went off about like having like they really should get some more characters like Persian character or Persian characters in like what's it
everything.
called? In everything. No, but also in Overwatch, because I mentioned that I really liked her character in Overwatch, and she's just like, I mean, they have the Egyptian one, and they have a bunch of other characters. Like, why not Persian?
Why
And
not?
it's just
She's,
like, I mean, like
she's in
Farsi's only
Apex
spoken
now.
inside of Iran and then in Ontario. Those are the two major populations of Persians. So
Yo!
it's not. I'm not even kidding.
I know, but that's funny.
And then she was just like, oh, fish
I
pot,
didn't
you know, and
expect
it's just like.
Oh, that's funny. No, she seems like a cool. Like I still laughed because she didn't come with Symmetra. 'Cause
Yeah,
those-
usually the
BFFs.
piece in the pod, right?
Yeah, those two are like joined at the hip, yeah. So that's funny. It's too bad. Like she would have been fun too. Like just those two just seem so goofy when they hang out together. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing her, but again, like I was just thinking, it's like I've already spent almost $300 on human
Also,
merch.
it's like I wanted to wear my Sombra, but it's just so many. It's not. It gets very uncomfortable after a while because there's so many pieces and
Yeah.
it's heavy.
Layers.
And I can't.
You have to
I can't.
redo the wig too.
And she's seen it. She's been on my Instagram, and there's
Yeah.
comments there. So I'm like, everything has been fulfilled already.
Yeah.
Yes, because she's seen it in the flesh.
Yeah.
That is truly.
Yeah, but sometimes it looks better in a still photograph
Yeah.
than when you start moving around and you're like, these things shift and fall off.
Yes.
I realized I resized the Discord window, which meant it shrunk the window on the stream. It's like, oh shit. I have Level Up Expo next week. I can't wait for. Oh yeah, Faye's got a con coming up too.
Oh yeah.
This one.
Oh yeah, level ups in Vegas, right?
That would make sense.
I've got another friend that's going there as well too.
Oh shit. Faye, find this friend and just be like, hey, you know Joyce? I know Joyce
Joyce of DPS.
of the Daring Player Squad. Let's be
The
friends.
Daring Players. Daring
Here's
Player
Ducky.
4.
That reminds me. Whoa,
What are you doing?
whoa, and then I almost yanked the USB, and it would have been bad. Speaking of plushies.
Oh, we would like to welcome the newest member of the family.
So as you know, we got Grogu, as you know. And over there, there's Grogovich. He can stay there. He can stay there. Everyone, welcome, Grogito.
Grogito.
He's
Wait, was like Kitty?
no,
Oh.
He's actually
guess.
really cute. He's just a mini me.
he's got a little smile. Grogito. Grogito.
Oh.
Where's Scorpio for this? Fuck. But yeah, it's like, yeah, just the Sombra cosplay. You have so many Grogus. My god. Oh yeah, wayward.
3.
3. It's like that Doctor Who.
Only 3.
Only 3 Goku.
It's like that
please.
the Doctor Who quote that everyone uses out of context. Like, is 3 a lot? Depends on the context. It's like dollars? No. Murders? Yeah. You'd be dead before they have a chance to take care of you. That you know of. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see if I can find Caroline Relassa if there's time for that.
I have a print, maybe.
Yeah, go over and feel.
Oh, I should have her sign my gun. My 3D printed Sombra gun.
Yeah, the thought crossed
Yeah,
my
baby.
mind. Yeah, because
my gun is 3D printed.
yeah, Danny did that commission. Just a random child commented to Joyce's friend saying, "Hey, do you know Joyce from DPS?" You know what? It's not the weirdest thing. Like, actually, that was the other... just going up to strangers at cons, going, "Excuse me, are you so-and-so?" Not the weirdest thing. And I say that because I have to believe this is true, because I did that today to someone.
I mean, that's like half of how we met most of our con friends.
Actually, that's true too. Yeah. Yes, you knew someone who knew someone, and then, for better or worse, we have fucking B to thank for us.
Of all people.
True.
It's really more or less fucking B. It's just fucking B. But no, I had a cool moment today. It was during the Ming-Na Wen Q&A, and I got up, and I was like, as I'm walking around the seats to get to the microphone, and I'm praying that I'm gonna think of a well-worded question by this point. I usually end up in those lines well before I have the exact question figured out. I'm like, I will figure something out before I get to the end. Which is actually what almost happened with this is tangent, which almost happened with what's her name? That created Uncharted. I can see her face in my mind. I can hear her voice. I can't remember her name right now.
Amy.
But yeah,
Amy something.
I got in the line. I was like, I want to ask this cool person a question, and I can't think of it. I just figured I'd get to the end. I was like, oh, I thought I have something by now. I guess not. But you're fucking cool, and I thank you for Uncharted. I don't know. But yeah, so I was getting up. I was walking out. And someone else was also getting up about the same time, and she was in like hella traditional Chinese clothes, like period piece, like giant headpiece, and all this. But she also had very specifically these little hair loopies that were plugged into the front of her head. And I was like, I just watched a video about Chinese opera and these pieces that literally plug into your head to get these little hair loops. I looked at her, excuse me, are you Shiran? Meaning Shiran J. Zhao, who is a YouTuber who does some really fucking cool videos about like movies and how they are awesome or not awesome. And it's like, she looks like, yeah. It's like, how did you know? Because of course, we're all in masks, so it's like, I see this much of her. I was like, how did you know? I was like, it's the hair loopies.
But it's like, I'm your
Loopy.
The hair loops.
I didn't even say, yeah, I subscribed to your channel. I just like the hair loopies. So it's like, so I end up kind of letting her get in front of me in the line. So I was standing behind Shirin J. Zhao for the entirety of this Q&A with Ming-Na Wen. And I could see she's shaking. She's got a giant headpiece on, and I don't know, she's nervous about trying to think of something to say or whatever. And the part that killed me, because every now and then I just ask her questions. So I heard you did another Raya video. It's like, yeah, just this morning. Oh, cool. But there was one point when someone was asking Ming-Na about roles she's done or whatever, and she mentioned, I got to do the cameo in the new Mulan, and that was really cool and fun, and it kind of felt like passing the torch or everything. And Shiren, who literally became a YouTuber because she dunked on Mulan on Twitter so hard. I forgot she was at Fan Expo. Yeah, just barely. But so I saw that. So this is what I saw from her. Ming-Na was like, oh yeah, it was like passing the torch. And I saw the most intense side eye. I just like.
I mean, come on. She's bespoke to Disney. She's gotta shill a little bit.
Yeah, no one's gonna. Yeah, you're not gonna talk shit about your own thing. I mean, Tom Welling did, sort of.
I mean, you get shit on, but at the same time, sometimes they give you a path to redemption. What was it like? What was it? Like Ryan Reynolds or something? So if you don't do was it Green Lantern? You'll never be Deadpool, and so just begrudgingly, he was like, "Fuck it, I'll do Green Lantern." And then later on in the line, he finally got to do Deadpool.
Yeah.
So no one gives a shit about that anymore, right?
Short answer: Tom Welling's tall as fuck. If you need context, here is me, a 5'6". He seems like he'd be actually tall, but Hollywood fake tall happens. Okay, so here's me, a 5'6" man, next to Erica Durance and Tom Welling of Smallville.
You a baby.
I'm a little boy.
You a baby.
So I got yeah. He a big guy. What a fucking troll he is. But I'll get to him later. Before we lose track of shit. Yeah. So Sharon J. Zhao. So neither of us got to ask her questions, and we were very sad about that. But as we walked back, it's like, okay, like we're here right now. I was like, actually, like, I was like, could I get a picture with you? Like, if that's okay? It's like, yeah, sure. And like, let's go over there. Okay, got a quick selfie. I put it on Twitter a little bit, and after that was done, I was trying to ask her like, are you tabling or anything here? And she's like, no, they didn't invite me. It's like, oh shit. And I just, I wanted to say some other stuff, but at that point, another guy came over. Actually, can I get a picture of you? Like, this dress is amazing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, of course. So I back up and take the pictures. Actually, can I get a picture of the back too? So she turns around. And then another guy with a big old camera was like, actually, can I get a picture of you two together? And I was in a Jedi costume at the time. And she was in that outfit. And I remember we both almost said the exact thing. It's like, sure, we're not together, but okay. It's like, racism? I don't know.
Is this a racism?
Oh, Meta BB's worked on legit NBA people, and they're all like 8,000 feet tall. I'll bet.
With like the hands, like giant palms, like in like one hand of fucking basketball.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, it was already weird. I was like, all right, sure. So we just posed next to each other for this guy. And then, okay, now can I get you? And he points at me to face that way, and you stay there. I was like, okay. Okay. Let me grab the Grogu again too. So it's like, we pose like, okay, sure. And then it's like, okay, so now can you look that way? And you still look this way. So I just kind of start doing that. And I look at no, look that way, okay. So someone got a picture of me and Shirin J. Zhao in like, like aesthetic something like this. And it's like, I don't fucking know.
It's supposed to be like some weird drama, like
shit, that was
cover or
Gogeta.
something.
I eated Grogito. I meant to.
Or
Alright,
child.
I guess the
Okay,
baby's hanging out
like
with us
being
now.
needed.
The number of babies I saw, I think it's because Toy Traders was at the con. I would be surprised if that's why, like, Toy Traders and say some of the other, like, big toy exhibitors. I need to catch up on this. Yeah, so that was cool. And then eventually, like, her friend came by with her bag, and then so she left, so we couldn't say anything after that. I was like, oh, okay, well, that was fun. She came by the artist, though, so I made quick eye contact, so we acknowledged that we saw each other. And I was like, oh, I hope she comes over. That'd be cool. I bet she'd like some of Ash's stuff. But then we were just hella busy, and then she was still trying to fix her damn headpiece, and then she just kept walking. I was like, okay, well, maybe she'll loop back around onto the other side of the aisle, and then I saw her in the next aisle. I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's fine. That's fine.
And she never did.
And that was the last I ever saw of Shirin J. Zhao of YouTube. So I don't know. And it sounded like I looked at her Twitter later because I wanted to tag her properly. I just saw she's like, oh, I just missed my autograph session or my photos op with Ming Na Wen because I got lost and so I missed it by 5 minutes. Guys, I'm pissed. I'm so angry. And then later it's like, and then I didn't get to ask my question later. And then a door hit me in the back. It's like, if I had known that she had such a shitty day, I would have said something a lot nicer when we met. It's like, damn, sorry about that. So, but that was fun. Imagine me and Joyce went to Tom Welling. It'd be really easy. He's a real chill guy. He was super
Like, come up to below his armpit.
chill.
Yup, same.
Just barely comes up to my chin.
I fit right here.
Yes, this is Joyce, proper Joyce size right there.
Like they duck to go through doors. Yeah. Fuck. If I ever met my favorite YouTuber musician, I would be scared to say anything and just hide. Yeah, that's
Can't
why.
miss your shot to blow, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
lifetime.
You better.
You know the funny
All
thing
I can
actually,
say
Faye,
about that.
on that note is actually that's what happened a lot with Ash, because Ash was cosplaying Lady Dimitrescu, and there were people who like wanted to come up to her just to say that they loved the cosplay, but they got really weird about it. Short Ridge, like a whole group like giggling from the side, and then they leave, and then they all run back. And hi, we just want to say we really love your cosplay, and I said, oh thanks, and then they stop and they get awkward giggles again.
Or like I went into the washroom and there were just screams. People were screaming and they're like, no! Like, I just want to pee.
Oh my god.
Lady D's gotta go.
Yeah, like, I gotta go, man. And they're just like screaming their heads off. And I notice, there's some fetish going on, but there's like these scrawny, it's always these scrawny little boys that it might, not in age, but like they're just smaller, shorter dudes. They're the ones that come by and like smile creepily and like wave and run away. And I'm like, yeah, there's something going on here. There's something going on here.
They're the ones that just like, oh yes, mother,
Yeah.
step on me,
And
please.
I'm like, I just,
Scratch my eyes,
Step
sit on my
me.
face.
Be my dummy mommy.
Yeah.
yeah,
When Lady D gotta go, Lady D gotta go.
yeah.
It's always the little twinks.
Yeah, basically. I was like, dude, like, leave me alone.
Yeah. Actually, on that note, Ash, how did your table do
Little
today?
twinks.
Very well. Yes. Bag alert. That's how well I did.
we got.
I'm literally here looking through boxes trying to find things to sell because I ran out of things to sell. I'm literally just looking. We're emptied out.
OMG.
Not the worst thing to be.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
but at the same time, I'm like, I have to go shopping because I also ran out of resin.
Yeah,
like, I'm
we're
like
zeroed out.
tapped
resin.
out of everything, so I can't even make things if I wanted to.
No, Ash had a good day. Like, Ash was worried a lot. Like, there was the constant balance of how is this gonna go? Because like, for one thing, is Ash has tabled at Fan Expo twice before, both times
Terribly.
terribly,
Terribly.
like almost literally no money.
Yes.
On the other hand, her stuff is very new now, very different, and she's got online presence, she's got Etsy. People are really liking her stuff a lot more these days. Whoa. On the other hand, we're in the middle of a pandemic, so I don't know how busy it's going to be after all in the end.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's been 2 years since we had a proper con. Maybe people were going to be real hungry about that.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the fuck's it going to be? As it turns out, it was the hunger.
Hungry's not-
The hunger.
Yeah.
That hunger was real. It was packed in there. Like, this is probably the
Yeah, and they
busiest.
even went out of their way to make everything bigger, like separated
Yes.
because of COVID guidelines,
Yeah,
and
smart.
it's still very packed, surprisingly packed.
Bitch, we want stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't make my friends speak for me or bring a whiteboard and a marker.
You know what? That works.
I'm trying to think if I've seen people do that before.
For what?
If you're scared to talk to people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you get your friends to do it for you. Sometimes that works.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
You have that one friend that will be like,
Have you met Ted? Get a mom friend.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's like a lot of kids out, a lot of just people. Like, it was really busy, and just all the artists, like across the entire artist alley, were just like rolling in it. Just everyone was making hella sales. And like actually, it was funny because she's got her cheaper things, her like earrings or the planchettes. And it's all the little things, but then she also had like like the $55 daggers or like the $90 daggers, like the things that we made for like MetaBB. And you always figure it's like, well, I have 4 of those. Like if they sell, cool. They're probably gonna be chilling there while I sell the cheaper stuff. Fucking every single dagger done before half of the day was done.
It was only like 2 hours in. I'm like, oh fuck.
It's just people
are ready to throw down.
There was like one girl's like, no, we should get this. Like, why do you need this? Like, it's a dagger. It's like, what do you need a dagger for? Like, am I gonna carry this around? No, I'm gonna carry it around. Why are you gonna carry that around? And mom came and fucking bought it. $55.
Bought it anyways.
$55. Or was that the $90?
One bought a $90 one and one bought the $80 one. So
I just fucking just.
I don't know.
It
man.
was bonkers, but it was cool. It was really cool.
I will not complain.
Yeah. So it's like on one hand, it's like even if we sell out, that means like we made the maximum amount of money we could have done. But on the other hand, had we known, we could have prepped a lot more stuff.
Yeah, and how are you gonna know, right? Like this could have went poorly.
Yeah, no, this whole con has just been like we don't know what to expect anymore. And
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I was expecting it to be hella dull, but it turned out to be quite busy for some people. I mean, Fan Expo has just been hit or miss ever since after its first debut. I don't really know why it rings so poorly with. Look, I say I don't know why it rings so poorly with, like, say, the con community, but yeah, I was skeptical that it would ever pull itself together.
Yeah.
But being first on the scene seems to have done it.
Yeah, because there's nothing to compete with
Yeah.
in Vancouver right now. That's what they have going for them.
That might be it. Like if that's literally it, then that's hilarious. So you know what? If that's what it is, then cool. Like don't fuck it up, please. Could have been entirely way too much having to figure out how to have in storage. Yeah. Yeah, like we brought like 2 suitcases full of stuff, so I guess we'll bring another bag full of stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Okay, my mom friend is in the internet. She isn't gonna speak for me. She's gonna be scared as well, or say, "This is my friend Faye. Her art is awesome. Faye, say something. We're doing this together."
Oh my god.
You know, collaborative is not a bad way.
It's in numbers.
I'm trying to remember the time something like that came up where you're just like, all right, no, we're going together. And then you have the friends like, no, I don't want to, I'm scared. It's like, fine, be scared, do it anyways. Yeah, so we gotta figure out what Ashla has to sell, and if we can, then hooray.
You might have to sell Drogovic.
Yeah, if we gotta
That's
sell one
Drogovic.
of them, it's gonna be Drogovic.
Mom has favorites, okay? Mom.
What
has
is this,
favorites.
Jonathan Swift? Are we is this a modest proposal right now?
Oh shit. I get that reference. Alright, I got the family. I got the family. Even
Oh my god.
even this motherfucker. Just,
Classic. I know he's a favorite of Paul's.
he has feet. He's the only one with feet. The rest are just pods.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the rest are just. Yeah. Yeah. I did see a lot of people, like there's always people like these guys like hanging out of their backpacks and stuff.
Yep,
Everyone was having a good time. A lot of Mandalorians, a lot of cosplay. There was one guy specifically, Book of Boba Fett. Boba Fett.
That was quick.
Oh, ads starting soon.
I did ad starting soon,
Oh.
and I'm like, yeah.
There is a button that you can snooze them if you catch it in time, but I didn't. I
Well.
didn't
And
catch
then-
it in time. Suffering together is the best way to go. No, that's just what cons are. Like, you look down your aisle of friends in the artist table, and everyone's just like, no one had time for food, no one had time to get drinks, and it's just like at the end, it's like I'm exhausted. I've been talking to people for 8 hours, and then it's just like, and then we made it, and our feet hurt, but we made money, so that was cool. Hey, the ads are over.
I'm scratching my cat. Don't mind him.
May know everyone had something to say about
Chin
that.
scritchies. Chin scritchies.
No, I have a 2-added-1.
Dang. The betrayal.
I can't fix that. That's okay. Ration needs a new computer.
Yeah, that's why.
Honestly, like the calculations is that for every 1,000 views on one, you get $3. So I'm just,
Yeah.
it's really not that worth.
It's chump change, but you know what? It had been a while since the last time we hit threshold, so
Yeah.
and we let Streamlabs eat more money than we should have, so we fucked up.
We've never really truly made an effort, so
Yeah.
I don't like. I'm still honestly always surprised at how far we've gotten for making 0 effort.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. I think. Yeah.
Like zero effort implies that we don't care, but more like not making like it our job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget who I saw that was talking about that, which is like, oh, I want to switch to like making like like video content on like YouTube or something. Like I'm quit my job. I'm gonna focus on this. And the person's answer was, okay, well, get used to not working 8 hours a day and get more used to working 12 hours a day then.
Yeah.
I can't remember who said it. Someone said it, and they're just like, yeah, that's the best I can say. It's like, you want to do YouTube content, yeah, you're gonna be working like all day for this now. Yeah, 12 to 20 hours. Yeah, simply.
I work a 9 to 5. I'm gonna work 24 hours a day.
I mean, if it's something you like and enjoy, why not?
Simply,
but...
aka Christine. Oh, okay. Yes, I mean, if that's what you're passionate, you do it. That's cool. That was actually Ming Na Wen's last thing that she said. Like, she got a question that was like, so I'm trying to get into acting, and you just go, oh no, here we go. Here we go. And she's like, what advice do you have for that? And her answer was literally just, don't let things be don't make excuses. That was basically what she said. You're like, yeah, it's like I had to work hard on all this stuff because I'm Asian. I'm a minority. I'm a woman. Like, don't let those be your excuses. It's like just in spite of all that, just keep going for what you do. If you fall down,
just keep shooting your shot and everything you can, and eventually you'll pick up, right?
You fall down 100 times, you get up every time. Eventually, a door's gonna open. That's gonna lead to another door and another door. But yeah, that's what she said. Like, just never make excuses. Like, or don't let things become excuses. Like, damn.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Who can do that the best? You can do it. Just do it. Do it.
Do it. Why am I so
5? That's 9 p.m. Monday to 5 a.m. 2 days later. Fuck. I won't be able to do that. I'm actually really stoked that I actually took a vacation day next week, so even with the stat, like, I'm only working 4 days. That's gonna be amazing. I'm excited about that. I don't get time off. Ever.
What is the time off?
Not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to April because I threw down for a proper vacation.
So that little trip you're planning, that's just vacation.
Yeah, so cause like, well, it's KuppleCon and it's SakuraCon.
Oh,
So,
That's
yeah.
what I thought. That's what we thought. Is like, is she going to KuppleCon? It's like, I guess she is. Okay.
Cause KuppleCon LA is like literally the weekend before, and then up until like what, last week, as far as we knew, we still had to do PCR tests to go down to the States and come home. I'm like, well, if I have to spend $200 for a test to come home, I'm gonna make it worth my money.
Yeah.
Then, I might as well do 2 trips in one. Go to LA, do KuppleCon, see some friends down there, meander my way up back to Seattle, do another con, and then come home. And then the week afterwards is Calgary Expo in Canada.
Are you guys thinking about hitting that up too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask to see if they need some more guests for that, so that I have a free pass and just something to do.
Yeah.
If not, I'll still go.
Yeah. Were you guys thinking of flying or driving?
Flying. There's no way in fuck I'm driving all the way down there.
And there's that huge boom. There's that boost of just like very cheap flights or something. I know
right.
Bill got their flights there and back for $250 for 2 people round trip. But if you're carrying to sell, you'll probably need to drive because that's a lot of stuff to carry into cargo.
Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna be carpooling with Molly probably. I'm trying to think of the logistics of it though, because realistically, Molly's gonna get a hotel near the con. But I was planning. I need to message him still. That I was gonna crash with my uncle.
Okay. I mean, as far as I know, not a lot of hotels near that area. Ironically enough, right? It's mostly, but you might be lucky with Airbnb. That might be.
But like at that point, just stay for free.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but then if you're staying for
Yeah.
free, just in terms of gas and
yeah,
driving.
my uncle's just far from the downtown core, so I was like, how are we gonna get over this? Like, I almost wonder like, do I need to drive too? But that defeats the purpose of the carpool. But also, if I bring my car, that doesn't help because I don't know if Molly or Alex can drive stick. So
Well,
I'll
what about rent a vehicle?
rental vehicle? Maybe.
The short-term ones, like the small ones.
Yeah.
I don't know
maybe.
if Calgary has them. They probably do.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, like, best case is like my uncle's like, yeah, it's fine. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I can drive you guys in and out. But that's something I want to have to put that on them. But yeah, all the same, I should message him sooner than later. Hey, Punks, what's up? Remember when we were in town last summer and we're like, hey, maybe if you guys want, we're like, yeah, we can stay with you if we come to Calgary for a convention. Like, hey, remember when I said that? Convention's next month. 2 months.
Yeah, I have a lot of things happening this in a couple months, which is like it's like I'm gonna be both broke and very tired.
Yeah.
Like I have LASIK surgery coming up.
Oh, you're gonna do it?
In March? Yeah, I've already booked it. So
Yeah.
no longer will I be a slave to these.
We gotta. Oh God, are we gonna actually? Have
Then
to
you'll
do
be a
artwork?
giant little nerd like I am, and you'll put on glasses anyways.
Yeah.
Lazy
But yeah,
surgery.
my work has a lot of benefits. So
That's awesome.
I don't use them as much as I should. So I did the calculations.
Yes, same.
Ironically enough, I could have gotten them for like around maybe $1,000 for both eyes had I gotten to do this like a couple months prior. But that's just me not like a little bit worried about getting my eyes cut open, lasers shot up with lasers. But
I
yeah,
mean,
it
my,
should be
my older
fun.
brother did the laser before LASIK was like patented, and he's fine. That was like 3 serious relationships ago for him. So you know. Yeah, he was in his 20s. That was a lot. Fuck, was that how long ago? Like 20 years ago, almost. It's funny because actually, this is how you know how old this was. It's because you got to go home with a video of your surgery. And it was a video.
It was on VHS.
It was on VHS.
Video cassette for you youngins.
Yeah, it was a hilarious video. Like, you just watched, like, the giant eyeball and just... And the guy was like, you may smell smoke. I was like, damn, that's wild. Is that what it was like for you too, Joyce? Did you smell smoke coming off your eyes?
I was told about the brain.
Uh-oh.
It was so quick that I didn't really notice it.
Okay. That's alright then.
But yeah, I did PRK. The one where it's the lasers on top.
And no cutting.
Without the cutting a slice of your cornea open.
Oh yeah, my brother did have that happen.
Yeah, because LASIK, the original one is you cut a slice off the flap and then you do the laser and then you like cover it back up.
Yeah.
Or PKR, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. People,
I don't know, the letters were there, just had to order.
Republic of Korea. That's what we got on our eyes.
The People's Republic of Korea.
The damn Cocoms. Faye, cool. I have a VHS player in my brother's room. Hey. I do not have a VHS player. They are all at my mom's.
Yeah, I've lost all my VHS. I've removed all my VHS players. I still have VHSs. Like I have Aladdin and
Yeah.
I think like Lion King VHS
Yeah.
because they're sentimental.
Yeah, no, those are all at the ancestral home still. So it's fine.
The ancestral home.
Listen, I've called it that for a long time, actually.
I know, but it's still funny every time.
I wasn't sure how often I said it here. I've said it on with you guys. So okay, good.
Often enough.
Okay, good refresher. Actually, the funniest fucking terminology I ever heard. So it was the last question for Tom Welling and Erica Durant. And the guy was talking about, I was like, yeah, my ex-girlfriend got me to watch all 10 seasons of Smallville, blah, 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 blah. And he was just like, oh, your ex-girlfriend? It's like, do you ever talk? And the short version of that was like, your ex-girlfriend's like, what happened to her? It's like, oh, we got married. Like, wait, do you call your wife your ex-girlfriend? Like, yeah, I was like, that is amazing. I'm using that. Oh,
I mean, he's not wrong. Technically,
Yeah.
that relationship is in an ex.
And then they pointed out afterwards, like, is your ex-girlfriend here? And she was in the like front row center. And it's like, does he introduce you as his ex-girlfriend pretty regular? And you see her head just shaking in agreement. Oh, George, get George, get. That. Yeah, I guess I'll get that out of the way. Yeah, the Erica Durant's Tom Welling Smallville reunion Q&A. Oh, that was a funny fucking panel. First off, Tom Welling swears at the con panel. There's kids watching. It don't matter. He's dropping F-bombs left and right.
You know what you signed up for. You signed the waiver.
Just talking about that. It's like. You just talk, you know, like, oh yeah, like having like the farm set out in Aldergrove and saw that swear bear. Like the farm out in Aldergrove and just everything just smelled like shit. Like that was in the first episode. It's like I own a shit factory.
Yes.
So, well, I mean that's what it actually was. It was like fertilizer for like LexCorp or Luthor Corp. But they're just talking about like Erica Durant apparently was like such high energy, and she would rub off on him, so he would have more energy, which is good because he was always tired and I guess just unhappy because he was just like stressed out and tired and whatever. Like he was talking about like, you know, and I meet these new kids, like the kids that are doing like Superman and Lois, and it's like, you guys are so happy. I'm happy for you. You guys have what I didn't have. It's like, damn, man. Just stuff like that, or well, the other ruthless thing. They're both older than 35, yeah. But the most ruthless thing he said was someone was asking like, oh, you know, like if you had a chance to go back and like make more Smallville, there was always those super typical convention questions, you know, like what was your favorite scene, or what was your favorite behind the scenes, or you know, like what was your favorite moment of this and that, or your favorite episode, and this, or you know, like if you could go back, or like, what character would you want to play as? What character would you want to play again? So would you like want to make more Smallville stuff if you could? And he was just like, we're actually working on something right now. So apparently him or Michael Rosenbaum or someone, and they're going to do an animated series that picks up where Smallville left off, apparently, which would be cool. And he's like, yeah, like, and it'd just be great. Like, you know, I come back to do the voice, and Michael Rosenbaum does, and Erica Durant comes back. He kind of takes a beat. It might be hard to get Allison Mack to come back, and everyone's just.
I was just gonna ask if they're gonna reference Allison Mack.
Imagine her once, and the whole audience
like,
just went.
She was part of the whole like sex cult.
The sex cult, yeah.
I told you about it, right? The sex cult where like they were like blackmailing and branding women or something.
Yeah, they were branding them.
They would use other women to recruit. They would use women to recruit other women.
She's she in prison now. I think like she done.
Oh damn!
For abetting, yeah.
She gone for it. Well, because the whole thing was she was also just like, I love him, and she was like ready to sacrifice her own life for this guy.
Sacrifice her own life.
Like, so just Allison Mack, damn, like I don't know what happened, but yeah, just hella cult. And it's fucked up. So when they dropped that, I was like, damn, that's wild. They also had some reasonable things to say about Kristen Crook, basically just that she didn't have a lot to work with. Like she played a very specific role and part for that show, and was to be a very specific type of character, and she didn't really have a way to get out of that. So you know, she worked with what she had. Not Kristen. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, exactly, Allison Mack, yeah. Whereas, you know, these two characters, you know, they're legacy characters who, one, they're legacy characters, but also two, they're legacy characters with a lot of different interpretations, and of course they are doing their own interpretations, so you're just like, we didn't have to worry about that. And of course Lois, Erica Durant's like, every episode, like, I got to be like the action girl, or I got to be the damsel in distress. Next week, maybe I got to be the femme fatale. It's like, I got to do everything, so it was great for me. And same like Tom Welling, it's just like, I didn't worry too much about previous versions of like Lois and Clark or different versions of Superman. It's like, I got to be my own person, I got to do my own thing, and I just treated it as such, and they're like, oh yeah, that's cool.
I
but
forgot the canonic version of him now is that like when they were doing like the Flash multiverse thing was that
Yeah.
he gave up his powers, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, I give up my powers, and Lex Luthor was just like, you're stupid, and he just decks Luthor in the face, like, I'm still stronger than you.
Yeah. Apparently, him saying like you're like like who are you? He's like I'm Lex Luthor. No, you're not. He's like that was the easiest thing I've ever heard to say. He's like hashtag not my Luthor, not my Lex Luthor.
Hashtag
not my
Luthor.
Luther.
But yeah, he was saying what did he say? There's been a lot of talk like trying to get Tom Welling to come out onto one of these like CW shows, just to be like, because it's just a fun cameo thing. And he's like, he generally never wanted to do that stuff either. One, just he was tired, two, he was busy. But three, it wasn't like really interesting for him to come back just to do a bit part for the sake of being there.
A bit, yeah.
So then they hit him up with the Crisis crossover. And they're like, we already know the answer, but just take a read, just see what you think. And apparently he read it and he just went, fuck, this is actually kind of cool. And they found out that Erica Durance was in on it too, and it's like, yeah, it's like, all right, we're doing this. And even at the end, he was just like, that opening bit with the meteors and the music, like that's just the greatest opening. That's just the greatest intro ever. And it's just like I hear that music, I still get fired up. And when the panel is over, they started playing "Save Me" by Remy Zero, and he's like walking off the stage like fucking air drumming his ass off. just having the time of his life. I was about to say why Metabe was saying she's a scumbag. I think I got my answer. Hashtag Kristen deserves better. Mostly. Yeah, she did. Lana Lang didn't necessarily deserve better. Kristen Crook definitely deserved better. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. There was another funny moment. There was a guy dressed up as Spider-Man, like Spider-Man Homecoming Spider-Man. And he got to the mic, he was the second question, and he goes like, okay, I have a fun fact and a question. And it's like, just tell us the fun fact. And he was like, I was actually on Smallville. And he was just like, when I was 4 years old, I played the baby coming out of the spaceship. And everyone's like, what? They're all looking at it, it's like, oh my god, and it's like, that's amazing. And then they started saying stuff like, oh, you're so cute and all this. And he's like, so my question was like, what's your favorite moment from the show? It was like, the baby and the pilot. He's like, he was so cute, but he was so professional, like, he never overacted anything, and he just went off in a direction.
Super humble. Yeah.
It's like,
Give that kid an Emmy.
It's like, do you still get royalties every time they play that bit? It's like, no. It's like, It's like, oh, maybe my parents do. And he's like, so why are you dressed up as Spider-Man? He's like,
Clearly, DC forgot me.
He's just like, honestly, he's like, I get to wear sweatpants. He's like, I think that's why my son likes it too. He's like, yeah, my son loves Spider-Man. I don't get it. So I watch it. Oh, Metabe, that means you cut out Smallville right before they really hit their stride and started getting to like really hella lore stuff. Because like they started meeting like future Justice League people, and it was great. But yeah, I got up to the microphone. I was just asking, like, since as a show that predated the CW shows, or like predated the CW period, is like, what do you think Smallville did that you guys can take credit for, like the success of like the later shows? Like what did you guys do that they carried on? And I think Erica Durance understood what I was getting at more than Tom Welling, and she was like, people like these origin stories, and so it's kind of this prequel thing that everyone's into, and I think that's what they're doing. But also the fact that just everyone compares themselves, like, how are we doing compared to Smallville? Because Smallville made hella bank in 10 seasons.
Really?
Outlasted Arrow. Arrow cut off at like 7, I think. Smallville did 10 years.
Damn.
Yeah, so those are the main things. Other than that, I was like, when I got my photo with them, I just told them, like, oh, like that Q&A was the funniest fucking panel ever. Like, you guys are great, and they were just like, oh, thanks so much. And Tom like walks around the plexiglass with the photo just to be like, oh, that was really nice of you to say. And Erica Durant's like, oh, thanks. So like we were really nervous the whole time. I just felt like we just kept talking about ourselves. I just thought that sounded really dull. I was like, no, that was fucking awesome. So they were like very pleased with that, and I mentioned I had to run off and get changed because I was wearing Jedi, and then by the picture I was wearing this. I was like, this very Clark Kent thing today, just run off and change clothes. It's like, did you do it in a phone booth though? I was like, parking lot. And then I got
Close enough.
And then I got a fist bump. I was like, yeah. Yeah, I had a really good day. And like we made bank at the artist table. I got to see a couple people that I've always wanted to see. I don't want to spend more money, but I'm probably gonna have to. But
You don't want to spend money, but it's gonna happen.
Don't happen.
you know, that's actually how I talked some people into a sale because they were really humming and hawing about like either the daggers or something. I'm so legit happy that Ashley sold everything. Yeah, so almost. Yeah, like I mean, we got the Chungus swords that I guess we're gonna bring out. We'll see what happens. But I was like, I'm gonna tell you something that a tour manager told me when we were in Europe was that don't do like it's not gonna be 1 for 1, but I was like he was like don't do the conversions in your head. Don't say like this how much money is this in my money, because all that money that you've exchanged for this trip, it's play money. It doesn't count. It doesn't matter. You just go. You have fun with it. Otherwise, you're not gonna have fun.
Because you're me just constantly thinking about how that money is slowly dwindling rather than how are you spending that money to make your life fun.
Yep. They bought the thing, so I was like, fuck yeah. Ching.
Usually I go into a convention, I draw like $100, $200 or something depending on the situation, and then I simply eke out what that's going to, and then that's it, right? I don't care that I'm spending it. I'm caring about where I'm allocating it.
It's like, this is money I'm going to spend.
Yes.
Just where?
It's already gone. As
Yeah,
far as I'm
exactly.
concerned, I've already bought something or used that money.
Yeah. That's actually not a bad way to go about it. Just like when your budget is literally like this is what I brought and that's all I will use. Which is why I'm actually suspecting why a couple kids bought her like shuriken spinners. Basically like resin fidget spinners, and it's like no one's gonna buy these, and then apparently 2 kids just ran up and was like, I'm buying these, and they bought them. So we suspect it was like allowance money or something probably.
Must be nice to have allowance money.
Gotta work for that shit now. Fuck.
Now I gotta work for my allowance money. It's all allowance money, technically.
Because every 2 weeks, the owner of the company gives me allowance. If I did good in school, I get more money for the allowance. If I do extra homework, I get extra money. At time and a half, even.
Look at this Chungus. Look at this Chungus. Oh, what a Chungus.
So beautiful. I'm sad that I made him hiss at me the last time I was over. I've never got that from Georgia before. I was scared. I was like, oh, I fucked up.
I don't know you like that.
Meanwhile, they love Ash.
Oh,
She don't have to do it. She come out of the bathroom and they're both just waiting for her to hang out. I'm somehow doing better this week than I did last week with Valentine's. Aw. That's funny. Yeah, but no, that's been pretty good. Like, what do we got for that? Like,
I'm also people saving all of their massages for after Valentine's, so don't fight with the rush.
yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what we did.
Yeah. Look, we should do that. There were some really good deals on the nearby spa. Yeah.
I mean, I can afford it now.
Yeah, that is your massage money.
Maybe. Yeah. We'll see. Like we got some things to pay off, so I just went to. My coworkers on Monday had 2 no-shows. So either people broke up or they entirely forgot.
Oh man.
Maybe they
I mean, doesn't that usually happen? Like the big breakups usually happen during like major holidays.
One of the people that I'm working with, he was
so awkward.
he was broken up with the day before Valentine's.
Oh no.
And it was because he found out that he was the side hoe.
Oh!
And I'm like, it's like, on the one hand, it sucks to be broken up with like the day before Valentine's. On the other hand, you dodged a fucking bullet.
Yeah. It's for the best.
It's funny that comes up a lot with people. It's like, oh, you can't break up with someone right before the big holiday and all that. It's like,
That's worse, isn't it?
Look, I mean, I got some experience. Oh, I got a little bit of experience with this. As the only person in the room with this experience, I realized as I look across from the people who one and done it, you fuckers. I was in my previous relationship before Ash. We went on for about a year and a couple months, which was literally like almost a year longer than she really wanted it to go. And it was just like, and then like I was in the hospital with this, and then I got out, and then it was just like we didn't really see each other too much, and then it was like your birthday, and then it was Thanksgiving, and then it was my birthday. When was her birthday? I don't remember anymore. And then it was Christmas, and then it was Valentine's Day, and actually maybe when did we get out of that? But yeah, it was just like all that stuff happened, and we're like. And she was like, it just wasn't a good time to break it off for her. She was just like, it was just always weird to go about it. So I just always like, I mean, in hindsight, you probably could have. You could have. Like, I think that would have been fine.
There's never a good time.
Yeah,
just,
exactly.
For some reason or another, it was convenient for you not to, which seems to be weird. It was just always a little bit sus, you know?
Why are you celebrating?
Yeah, it was just like a long. If anyone saw a group of horror characters today, I was Michael Myers. I did see you.
Oh yeah, I did.
Preston Sterling on YouTube. Yeah.
Ooh, me.
Did you remember swinging by Nocturna? The Lady Dimitrescu at the Artist Alley. That's Ash over. She's trying to make more product in time for the con. Yeah, no, I saw you guys. There was also the Jason Voorhees that I just saw everywhere. He was always in the lines trying to ask questions, and then we kept getting cut off because they ran out of time. Yeah, and anyone saw a group of horror characters. There was a couple, like, there was a hella good Aloy cosplay walking around. We're going the other 2 days. Awesome! Yeah, yeah, we'll be there all days. I'm helping Ash with the running. Our Ash over on that side, is taking care of Billy West.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I will sacrifice my life for Billy West.
For Billy. Shut up and sacrifice my life.
Shut up and sacrifice your life.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. It's been fun seeing a couple of the random YouTube people say, I was at the con. Like, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then I lost
right?
them all because it took me like half an hour to figure out my depth.
Tell them what's the channel then.
That's right. We should tell you about it. Yeah, if you guys, yeah, like we're local Vancouver people. We're mostly on Twitch. Like we syndicate to YouTube, but we're mostly on Twitch. Daring Player Squad. We usually play a lot of video games. We were expecting this weekend we'd be real quiet because we got con, but we're just like, you know what? Maybe we can.
You got
do
cons
this.
into a con. That's why it's called a convention.
Yeah, I mean, just if there was Wi-Fi, we would have probably streamed from the con. But just we're only artists. We're not exhibitors, so we don't have access to the cool passwords that they get for Wi-Fi. I wouldn't even know how powerful.
That's why my
that is.
phone has a free 1 hour Fido program,
Oh,
so
shit.
I can do like a free 1 hour of infinite.
Ad started soon. Shit, I should have snoozed that shit. Oh no. There goes the ad. Pre-rolls are disabled.
Do we have any felt like fabrics?
Uh,
I thought I saw some.
we might have felt.
I found something from the vault.
I'm not 100. Oh, okay. I'll talk about fluff for 10 more seconds until the ad ends. Okay, I might get in trouble again, but I just noticed that even your little DPS cartoon avatar's Joyce is the smallest. No, you're not getting in trouble. For
On
that.
purpose. Isn't it?
Huh?
The Joyce avatar being tiny. Wasn't that on purpose? Because I am small?
Yeah, Joyce is small.
Yeah. I mean,
Can I
just.
use this?
Yeah, I think that's on purpose, because I am small.
Probably.
So,
That's liner, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's lining. What did you need for?
Backing for something.
Yeah.
Just-
I am small. I am 5 foot nothing.
Say I'm literally like just one taller than you, Joyce.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fred.
There's, oh, you can't see it because the camera's here, but there's like, Frederick ate off of the computer, off the laptop, and there's now drool on it.
Look at his face. He's like, no.
I didn't do that. That was my brother.
Oh, Georgie.
Oh.
Look at him.
Come on, I can James Woods you wanted to hear, huh? Piece of candy. Piece of candy.
I said that my relationship was boring
James.
because we don't hold hands or kiss. I told her that we don't want to be couples that make out in the hallway and hands get sweaty when holding hands, and it's weird that she said we don't kiss. Like, why does she want to see that?
I love how George is just sitting there like a prince.
Yeah. Hey, is that your relationship?
Yeah, like what's going on?
Interesting. People are weird. No, people can be weird. And that's why Ash and I get along so well, because we just knew where we were right at the beginning. We weren't being weird about it, and yeah.
Except we were being weird about it.
You can be weird about it all you want. That doesn't affect me. Whatever.
The questions we all sort of just asking people now as gauge to gauge how like much they were in love. If you stick it, if they let you stick it in their pooper, that means they love you.
Oh my god. Well, what about y'all? Do y'all do that?
Yeah, just stick it in their pooper.
I know Joyce is small, just didn't want to get in trouble again for mentioning it. Ah!
No, verbal, I'm fucking...
Something, you know, we know.
That's fine. I mean, I fucking stood on a chair all day to take
Yeah.
photos.
So, the fucking artist table to our left, they fucked up. Just, they never came. They never came to table, which means they threw away like $200 some.
Wait, what?
It could have been they couldn't make good on the on it because they couldn't get there.
Maybe, or maybe.
But at the same time, wouldn't you like
It's not refundable.
like tell people like I can't make it, sell my table, right?
Yeah. So
Wait,
I don't know,
the
like,
people next to you?
Next to them, yeah, there was blank.
yeah,
There's no one there.
yeah. One of the
Deborah,
managers,
go get it!
Yeah, Deborah.
yeah, one of the managers actually came by and was just like, okay, and like if like in another hour if they don't show up, just can you guys just spread yourselves across? Just I guess so we don't have a big gap. So
We are expanding tomorrow.
yeah, tomorrow we're just gonna drag some over.
Call Deborah. Be like, hey, you want to like fill this table with us? Because they're not doing nothing.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, I think we have an understanding across our role that we'll just get some breathing space. We can all have like 1.2 table to work with. So that would be cool. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So like, Faye, I mean, that kind of stuff, like that. Those are the important questions you gotta figure out between yourselves. Is like, because some people don't want to make a show of it. But other people want you to
We're
feel okay.
together 15 years and there's barely any PDA. The last time we were working SakuraCon, or just really any con, most people don't realize that we're even together. And then it was only at like the one of the guest dinners, and I don't know, one of us swings by, is like, hey, do you need something? And, like, and just a quick kiss on the cheek, and then the guest that we were with the entire weekend was like, are you guys
Like, is this
together?
recent?
Is
Is this recent? Like, no. You don't go all in public because it's unprofessional, and we just don't do that in
just
front of
didn't
people.
need to.
It feels awkward.
I mean, like,
Depends, right?
yeah, it depends. I mean, like, I think like we're not doing weird stuff like making out in the stadiums or anything.
But I'm super touchy.
Yeah.
So it's like you're getting that ass grabbed. Just saying.
Yeah. Fair.
I mean, not at work. Like I'm
Catching my boobies?
randomly, like,
Did my boobies? Did my boobies?
Yeah. But I mean, like, it's the same. Like I, you know, I had to make up for a lot of lost time and of not having, like, you know, like that kind of closeness with somebody. So we are very like of the same wavelength for the most part on that kind of stuff, right? So you know that's the important stuff. You gotta sort out. You know, like what? Yeah, you gotta use that communication. Like, what does she want? What do you want? Is this compatible? Is it not? Is this something that you can compromise on? Is it a deal breaker? Because otherwise,
that's a problem.
it's not going to end good. If you don't get what you need, or they don't get what they need, and this is how does it always end up being me making these talks on our channel?
I don't know. You seem to be able to improvise the most and just keep going.
Is that what it is? Yeah. I mean, like,
Possible.
if you know, during Extra Life, I was like, if I make $500, I'll do a 12-hour stream. I was like, I'll do it.
Good
I'll fucking
God,
do
you
it.
would die.
I could do it. I could do it.
I could do it.
talk about fucking nothing for 12 hours. Oh, I could do it. You know I do. Let me
I
tell you a
believe in you.
story. 3 hours later.
I believe in you.
Yeah, but I didn't do good enough, so I don't gotta do that yet. Also, look, I have shots. I got my shots. Hey, look, Arash got his shots. That's proof that we got shots.
Yeah,
Huh?
vaccination.
What?
Oh, yeah, these things are to verify you've been vaccinated.
Huh?
Yeah, it's not a pass. That's
All secure? Yeah, that's what it says. All secure.
I know.
What's that Star Wars thing?
Oh, did you
That you guys,
I
the
forgot.
stormtrooper? It's like,
Here, sit.
Oh, we have we're
room
fine
cl-
here, just a weapons malfunction.
no, it's like room clear, room clear.
Oh, yeah.
Room not clear.
Sector clear.
Area not secure. Sector not secure.
Sector not secure. Sector not secure.
That was great.
Sector not secure.
Yeah.
I kind of want to. Too bad like the 501st wasn't there. I'd like to see that happen a lot more.
Yeah,
Mm.
From around, like sector secure, sector's not secure,
Yeah,
not secure.
no, I got a bit of an inside line on that stuff because, of course, I practice with Saber Guild, and I am much closer to submission and approval to join one of the Star Wars clubs than I was yesterday, 2 days ago. I was more finished than I thought. I didn't fucking expect it. I don't know. The Jedi is basically done. I just need a bits and pieces and fine tuning with. Like, the pieces of it are over there. I just need to iron it. It's like, it happened. I finished it. None of y'all Alright, you didn't see it, did you?
I did not.
Yeah, you did the whole...
I did not.
Okay, well, I got a picture
I
of it.
didn't hit her.
There he is. There he is. It's basically done. It's fucking cool. Also, Ming Na Wen. Yeah.
I didn't realize she was only gonna be here for the day.
Yeah, it's tragic. That would be cool. But I mean, the way you were saying was she was just fucking exhausted. Or no,
yeah,
Mel.
she was all the way to the end too. There was still a full line by the time we left at 6.
Yeah, no,
so
Jesus
she was still
Christ.
rocking that line.
But I mean, probably maybe because she's only here the one day, people were like,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, she
It's
was-
always I'm gonna people who here at Fan Expo. I'm just gonna give you a clue here. If you are lining up or waiting for a signature and you see that there's nobody in the queue, and the person's like taking a 15 or whatever, we're lying to you. They're going to come out when the queue starts to grow. So get in a fucking queue and stay there, because I hate it when people come up like, when are they gonna be back? 15 minutes, and they leave. And then all of a sudden, like an hour later, when they come back, why isn't he? Is he not here anymore? It's like, no, he left. It's like, why? Because you didn't stay in the queue.
He looked outside. Who wants my autograph? Nobody? Okay, fuck off. I'm going to the airport then.
Yeah, I'll go home. I can just eat and whatever. I got my deal.
I'm getting paid. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got paid.
Stay in the queue, goddammit. If it's 30 or 15 minutes, just stay in the queue. Everybody just sit in there. You'll likely get there faster, because as the queue grows, the more
It's
the
more
higher
worth
chance
it,
will come
yeah.
out
I'll just be like-
immediately,
I'll
right?
just be like, shit, I better get out there now. It's like,
Exactly. Because if it's like 2 people, 3 people, it's like they can wait 30 minutes while I finish my copy. But if it's like 15 people, it's like by the time I get to the 15th person, it's gonna be 30, 40 minutes or something, right?
yeah. Damn.
God damn it!
no,
Stay in the queue. I don't know what Vancouver's problem is in staying with queues.
Yeah.
Because like
We're
anywhere
too
else,
spoiled for
people,
choice.
people will stay in a queue.
We're just seasoned.
Because you're too spoiled for choice here. It's just like, well, if I don't get this, I'll go to somewhere else.
And then they come back like, why didn't this person wait for me exclusively? Like, I don't fucking know.
Oh, mate. I mean, stuff like that is like, I mean, no one else has to hear it. That's between you and your guy, I guess. So yeah, your friend don't gotta be too worried about that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, honestly, that relationship is for you, not for your friend.
Yeah.
It's school shit, pretty much.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, like, we'll joke about it. Like my best friend, like, I love talking about how he just, they kind of biffed their wedding in a couple ways, like for all the best reasons, and like it's still a bar that we're gonna have to beat because it was a fucking good wedding otherwise. but he forgot the ring, so I got to be a damn hero that day. That is my legacy forever. That I saved his life on his wedding. But also, when it was time for them to kiss at the end of the ceremony, they really, really awkwardly pecked each other because they didn't know how to go about it, and you could hear the snicker through the church as we all just like, did they fuck up? Cruz! Cruz is here!
Hey, Cruz.
Hello, Cruz! Mr. Cruz hung out with us many times at the con today. How was your con, Cruz? How was it? Fuck. But yeah, so anyway, so my friends, like, they don't do too much PDA in general. But every now and then we do see something, like, you know, we go over to the house to, like, carve pumpkins and hang out with my godson and stuff. And then, you know, she's like, alright, I'm gonna go upstairs. Like, okay, and they peck each other. And we just look like, oh, you two do like each other. I gotta give them a little something. No, I mean, they got their kid, and they were trying to hide a relationship at the same store, and then she was gonna get big and pregnant soon, so that news dropped pretty fast. Apparently the manager's like, alright, so how long have you guys been together? And he's just like, we're pregnant. He's like, aren't you skipping some steps? It's like, well, they kept that shit on the down low. Yeah. Cruz, I got bored after an hour though. Yeah, I mean, because you didn't, like, you were just a free agent, just attendee, just roaming the floor. So I mean, it's not a big floor, so once you roamed it, you done it. Arash, of course, had to work, so he only had so much time to roam. I got.
Well, I really needed though. I got like an hour in between and an hour after. It's like I got a good look at everything I wanted. So
I got a really good look from the straight line between our artist table and the main hall. Just that specific straight way. So I still got to do rounds. I gotta go check out CR Sabers. I don't think I'm not gonna burn anything. I can't justify that. But I need to see how our local Chilliwack BC boys make lightsabers. I need to see how they do. Cruz, yeah, you look like you were responsible for more than one guess, alright. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I just thought they did not have nearly enough volunteer period. I know the person running the photo ops was like, I got here this morning expecting 15 volunteers. I got 5. I was like, yeah. That's rough. So I assume the same for guest relations side. We're just like, only got somebody. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, I think Rashi said that he ended up tabling with the Red Dead guys a little bit as well.
Yeah, I felt bad having to kind of like, hey, I gotta hand you off because I gotta go help Mr. Billy West here. This is Sandra. She'll be helping you now. She's been informed. So have a good weekend. If I see you, I guess I'll see you.
Yeah.
But then every once in a while, I have to dash back while someone takes a break and just be like, I got this. But lucky for us, all the it's because it's the same manager. They all had the same format, so we all just knew what to do.
Okay.
It just seemed really weird having to like switch in and then turn around like, where did Sandra go? She's for a break.
Yeah.
Where did Arash go? Oh, he went back to help Mr. West.
You know what I just realized? I really fucked up with this OBS setting because Joyce and Arash are on the left, but real Joyce and Arash are on the right. And James and Ash are on the right. The real James and Ash are on the left.
Oh shit.
It's a little late for that now.
The fuck it is.
We're gonna take a shower before bed. It's gonna be another big day.
Yeah, we gotta start getting prepped for that.
Yeah.
So Rashi, like, what you got anything else you're doing tomorrow, or is it just more Billy West until?
Yeah,
until the
Billy
other
West
days?
all weekend. I got a few things to buy and a couple things to sign. Tomorrow I gotta figure out a way to bring my my Legendary Edition helmet over to get signed. And then someday, hopefully, maybe tomorrow, or worst case scenario Monday, something for Sombre, or in Catalina.
Carolina
Yes.
Ravassa, yeah.
Carolina, yeah, to get signed as well.
Carolina.
So the one thing I did buy immediately was this lovely beanie from my favorite my favorite vendor. It's the same vendor I got for Joyce's T-shirt that says "I make my mother. I disappoint my mother with my decisions."
Stupid
And now it's
trash.
Oh my god.
It's comfy and warm, and I like it. So
And I mean,
it's really more for Joyce than anything.
Oh wow. It's not mine, it's Joyce's.
Can you pass my toque over? Your toque?
Our toque?
It's our toque.
This our hallway now. It's our toque now.
It's our time.
It's our toque. Yeah, so I think for us it's just bed, wake up again, do the same fucking thing. I'll do civilian Superman again. I'm sure. Like I specifically did the flannel and boots for that picture with those guys. I guess I don't need to do that anymore. I can go back to formal. I can wear a tie tomorrow, I guess. But other than that, yeah, I'll just roam around a little bit, try to make some money again. I think we'll have a good time too. Yeah, and then Monday, fucking. I guess I'll be a Star Wars again.
I will be a Star
I'll be a
Wars.
Star Wars again.
Is
Oh
this
yeah,
a Star Wars?
right. Yeah. So all the clubs they originally were booked to appear at Fan Expo. So like 501st, Rebel Legion, fucking Mandalorian Mercs, and Saber Guild. Because Saber Guild, we're the new kids on the block. Aw, hi George. So we were prepping because the thing is, most of those groups, you know, they have their booth area, they do their pictures, they do their charity drives, but Saber Guild is the one that does actual shows. To be like, here's the kids show where we'll put on a little fight choreography and a little story, and they will get the kids to learn the lightsabers, like do the lesson and shit, or they'll do like, here's the adult lesson where we'll teach you like some legit shit. So they were prepping for that, and then right when Omicron got stupid, all of them were just like, maybe we shouldn't do this, and then they had a deadline before they had to say yes or no for sure, and all the clubs said no, we shouldn't, so they all pulled out. So there are a few people, like, definitely, like, there are. I don't know if any of the Mandalorian mercs from like the actual costume group are there. Well, I guess Ash's coworker is, but not as a. Oh, maybe. There are definitely some 501st walk around with like their 501st like golf shirts and all that. So they're there, just not on behalf of the groups officially. So they're just attending.
They're all independent contractors, so to speak.
Yeah. So like as
Yeah,
far as
that
Saber,
makes sense.
yeah, as far as Saber Guild people go, like I think there was literally only one guy that comes out to practice. He's not an approved member either, and I saw him in the lineup for Ming-No Wen, and that was pretty much it. I saw another guy that I know is 501st, and I talked to him a little bit. But yeah, again, just there just to enjoy the con with his like niece or daughter or something. So yeah, so that's why none of the clubs showed up. So maybe next time we can recreate Battlefront 2.
And we're not.
Sector not secure. That bit is pretty good. Okay. Drill.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Silo! And we saw Silo at the con!
Hello, Silo.
We saw Silo.
The Silo.
It is the
In
Silo.
real
The
life.
Silo
Real
came
thing.
by.
The Silo.
And Tommy was like, hey, because Silo's messaged that the Force willed it, that they had to go grab Horizon Forbidden West. And I was like, so, like, did you start Forbidden West yet? And Silo just goes, I haven't finished Horizon Zero Dawn yet. It's like, I guess so. It's like, but you did get it, right? It's like, I have it right now. I was like, you have it? It's like, yeah. It's like, damn. Okay.
Yup.
That's it. And then Silo hung out at the table, and then Ash can only take cash because she had a choice of either figuring out Square in time for con or making more product for con. So we don't have oh hi Fred. So we don't have Square. We are cash only. So we told Silo, and Silo go, okay, I'll come by tomorrow. And then I was told later that Silo came back and went, I have money now.
Didn't you have a school?
I think there was someone else's square. Whose square? Was that our Ash's square?
Joyce's that
Is Joyce's square? Yeah, Joyce, that was your square.
Your card reader, but shouldn't you have an account?
Yeah, I don't have the reader. Like the yeah, I don't remember.
We should have made James do square and continue to
There
make
would,
things.
there would be no point for me to give you a, lend you the swipe thing if you didn't have an account to put the money into.
Right. I think that was the short version. Is that like Ash does have an account set, but just don't have the square, or one or the other. I don't know. Like, how did you do it for? Do you have an account?
Well, I had to do. I think I set something up so that I could use Joyce's thing.
Yeah. So,
I just never got the reader. I
Yeah.
didn't grab it.
okay, so we must have done something like that. Yeah, it's fine. Like, there's a lot of ATMs all around that area. There's like, we're so close to the the photo op area, and there's ATMs right there. Like, worst of it's just there's a line, but I mean, there's gonna be lines at all the ATMs anyways. As for should have made James do square and continue to make things, I mean, truthfully, like, we will be very, very transparent here. It's like, I have helped Ash very little in terms of the actual process of making the items or organizing the means to get the items. Like, I'm literally like, if Ash needs to ride a Michaels to buy more resin, I'll get behind the wheel. When it's time to move all the shit to the thing, I'll load up the car. I'll help put the grids together. Tell me what you want to build, I'll build it. But in terms of like the actual process of this company that Ash has made of Nocturna accessories? No. Shit. Design. Nocturna design. Is all Ash. I have very little involvement in that beyond being her salesperson on the floor, because that is my literal day job.
Well, after you're married, it won't matter. It's all split between you anyway. Legally, half yours.
A little bit. I was like, I'm looking at the however many hundreds of dollars that have come in so far, and however many more hundreds of dollars will come next. And I'm using hundreds loosely because it was a bit more than a few hundreds today. Holy shit. It's all Ash's. It's all Ash's. It's all hers. I will gladly pay for the gas for this. It's okay. I mean, beyond that, it's like rearranging the pegs on her grids of her stuff. I was like, I feel obligated to be able to merchandise this.
At least you can do at that point.
Yeah.
I remember we were joking when this guy came up and he was just like, "Oh, I kind of really wanted these sword earrings or something," and I'm like, "Which ones? These ones?" And he's like, "Yeah." Well, you better buy them quick because there's the only one left. And I took the two off and I put it.
It'd be a shame. And I tried to buy it.
It'd be a shame if someone were to walk by and buy the last one.
That would be nearly as funny as off of that actually happened to somebody at the table today. A dude hummed and hawed about one of the Genshin Impact visions, and he was like, "I kind of want to get it. I don't know," and he put it down and took his hand off it. And another girl ran in and was like, "I'll buy it." And the guy apparently just went.
And the best part was it was in character, because that's a brooding character. So he was just in character.
Yeah, so just if you want the thing, don't hesitate. Just get the thing. Just treat yourself.
Yeah, people are just like, "Oh, I didn't get this, blah blah blah." I was like, "Why didn't you get the first time?" Like, "Well, I didn't know if I wanted it, and it was like, I got the very last minute, trying to get the last minute." It's like, then that's your problem, isn't it?
And it's just like, do you have an online store? It's like, I do. If you want to pay tax and shipping, sure.
And wait time, because it ain't the store empty now.
Yeah. What if I move thing? Oh no. I shuffled.
Funkos and grab bags today. Yeah.
There we go. Too many Funko. Yeah.
What best way to get rid of your inventory than just put them in a bag and
Yeah,
be like,
but that means
"Lose
there's
some,
room.
lose some, figure
I mean-
it out."
Yeah.
Everything's a gotcha now anyways.
Yeah.
Might as well play
Is-
the meta.
Is this a gotcha?
Yeah. Well, Ash can become a gotcha. You know, it's been a good return to form. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I hope it gets better.
I'm surprised by how enjoyable this has started so far. Ads starts at 3.5. You know what? I'm gonna hit the snooze button on the ads just for you guys, because we're having a good night.
You should probably call it quits though. I gotta go shower right now.
Yeah.
Just kidding. The ads are snooze for 5 minutes. Okay, I bought us enough time to wrap this up. James, I want to know what you were going to ask me now when. Truthfully, Silo, I hadn't quite figured it out. I was just gonna say something along the line of, it's like, do you feel any sort of responsibility to represent, like Chinese Americans or like second generations or something about being a second generation person who doesn't know how they fit in and how you've helped that process along. And technically, the first person in the line already asked a question like that, so yeah, okay. I gotta find another way to word it that still sound cool. I was like, and then by the time I realized it wasn't gonna happen, I was like, you know what? I don't need to worry about this anymore.
It's like something Asian, something.
Pretty much. I'm just like, now it's just been a very timely time to think these thoughts. It was that. It was fucking Sifu came out. It's fucking Accented Cinema did a video about is Big Trouble in Little China racist or problematic? And he's just like, you know what? Like, this is stuff that we never had before, and you compare it to what was before, and this is good. And it's like, it's okay to like problematic things if there's still something on there. You can acknowledge there's a problem and still find something to like about it. Whereas just like Kung Fu Panda was like super inauthentic. Like Mulan was super inaccurate to actual Chinese anything. But we still love it because that's a good fucking movie. And it's like, and then there's Raya, and there's like, okay, fair enough. Which apparently there's another 2-hour Sheeran Jade Zhao rant lined up on YouTube about that. Yes, that's what I was gonna try to say something about that, and I fucked it. I didn't get up. I thought there weren't as many people getting in the line as I thought as I was getting up, and then suddenly it was like a whole fuck ton of people getting in line to talk about it. And everyone always asks the same useless question. Actually, no, she got really good questions. It was poor Tom and Erica got the shit questions, and you can see it in their faces. They're just like, oh god, this question again. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, the good song is on, so yeah, we'll leave it at that. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming in for this quick impromptu day one at Fan Expo Vancouver. Fan Expo Vancouver 2022. Ash and I are going to be tabling at Artist Alley A706. 706?
Yeah.
A706. Our Ash is going to be tabling with Mr. Billy West at the autograph table. Go check him out. Come check out
Sunday, and Monday.
Sunday and Monday. Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, of course, we are the Daring Player Squad. We are 5 assholes from Vancouver and sort of Victoria, except he had a birthday to celebrate, I guess. We stream this about every night of the week, and then all together we stream all together. Today we did this instead because I didn't think we were going to be able to. None of us thought we were going to be able to stream today, and we were just like, fuck it, like con ended at 7. We got time. Let's do this. So we did it. If you haven't followed us here on Twitch, of course, that's the best way to keep track of us. Oh, the woods. This is not the. Oh, yes, it is.
Wrap up Monday wrap up? No,
Maybe.
Just Sunday wrap up. We certainly could, hey? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where we are. Yeah, otherwise, please give us a follow. We got a Twitter, we got a Facebook, we got an Instagram, we got a Discord, we got a YouTube that some of you are watching from. So thank you for that, YouTube. Everyone from YouTube. Come hang out with us on Twitch. We get monetized better over here. Shameless. So shameless. But yeah, we're gonna go back to con. Ash is probably gonna have to wear more Lady Dimitri. It attracted so many people. It's like, I thought that there would be way more people cosplaying Lady Dimitrescu. No, just Ash. Only Ash. So that's cool. I gotta snooze one more time just in case. Yeah. So we'll go back. She'll be Lady Dimitrescu. I'll probably be Clark Kent again because what the fuck else am I gonna do? Arash is gonna be Arash because ain't nobody got time for that shit. He got work to do.
Yep.
And that'll be it for us. Yeah, so everyone came by. Thanks so much once again from New Westminster. I'm James, over there with the Rub and Alcohol. It's Ashley. Over in Burnaby with the cats.
Here's Joyce.
Or actually,
Yeah.
And George.
And Georgie.
And Georgie. And yeah, we'll see where we are tomorrow if we got to the energy. We probably will. It's a shorter day. So maybe we'll see you guys tomorrow. Grogito says bye-bye. That's fucking adorable. Where's the button? Good night, guys.
Yeah.